Men are easily attracted to women who know these 5 things. So now if you want to learn how to actually attract quality men, have him be committed and interested in pursuing you, wanting to have a serious long-term loving relationship, then we're going to be covering all of that, the secrets you need to know to create that right now. So if you're ready to discover how to be the most attractive woman you can be for the right man for you, comment yes or I'm ready now below. And hi, I'm Brody Boyd if you don't know me already, and for over 13 years I've helped single men to attract the right woman for them, so I have a unique perspective into what makes the male brain work. We're going to be talking more about that in this video today, so if you like my background, my outfit, the content, anything in this video, please go ahead and give the thumbs up on the video right now, would really appreciate that. And also make sure to subscribe and hit the bell below for more incredible free trainings to attract the relationship you want. And make sure to also share this training with a girlfriend or two who you think could benefit from this valuable dating and relationship advice. And lastly, listen all the way through for a special added bonus I'm going to include with this video at the end as well. So without further ado, thing number 5 that women need to know to attract the man that they want and that are attracting men is that there are more than enough quality men to go around for everyone. Now, this is what's called an abundance mindset. This is all about training yourself, whether or not it's actually true, training yourself to believe that there's plenty of quality men all around you, that they're just waiting to be in a relationship with you, to get married, because what that does is it's going to alleviate scarcity thinking. It's going to alleviate you being desperate, anxious, clinging on to a guy, thinking this is the only man you can be with, this is the last man in the world. That no, actually, you can relax a bit, you can take a deep breath, you can actually go do a dance party, because there's plenty of men all over that would be a great fit for you, that you could have an incredible relationship, that would want an incredible relationship with you. And you have to believe that, feel that, what that would actually feel like to know that there's men everywhere being after you, chasing you, pursuing you, that could chase you or pursue you, because it creates this, what I call the bachelorette mindset, that there are men after you, that you are the prize, which we're going to be going into in a little bit. So train yourself to get out of scarcity mode and into abundance mode with this powerful belief, and affirm it to yourself every single day until it becomes true for you, which it will. The more you believe it, the more you affirm it, the more you live from that space of abundance. Now go ahead and comment below. I'd also love to hear which country are you watching this video from. Comment below. I'm always interested to hear that from our viewers here. Now, thing number 4 that women need to know to attract men is that you are the prize and that you are the gift. Now, men are easily attracted to women who believe this, because what it does is it trains you again to believe that you are actually the one that's worth pursuing. You are worth pursuing. You are worth a man chasing after. You are worth a man putting a ring on it and saying, I want to marry you. I want to be with you for long term because you're amazing. You're incredible. So you have to know this. You have to deeply know this within yourself, that you are the prize, and you have to actually list out, and this could be a very powerful exercise, list out all the reasons why you are a prize, why you are a gift, what you have to offer a man, all of your positive traits, things you've been complimented for, things you've achieved in your life, things you've been proud of yourself for. Really remember those things, acknowledge those things, list out those things, remind yourself daily, so that you can get into this energy that you are the prize, you are worth going after, and you will create that and easily attract men to you with that. Thing number 3 is that the top 2 love languages for most men are words of affirmation and physical touch. Now, men are easily attracted to women who know this, because if you know this, that these are the top 2 love languages for most men, it's going to be a lot easier for you to succeed with them and to attract them and to have a quality relationship with them, because you're going to be able to give them their love language, words of affirmation. So what does that mean? It means telling men when you appreciate him, telling him when he's done something great for you, that he's your hero, when he makes you feel safe, when he makes you feel protected, when he's making you feel cherished, when he's making you feel happy, the things you love about his personality, things that he's achieved, that you're proud of him, that you admire him when you do. You want this to be authentic, but it's really training yourself to start looking for those things that you appreciate about him and letting him know those things. And when you are starting to feel feelings for him, at the appropriate time to tell him that. Tell him that you really care about him, that you like him, that you love him when you get to that stage. And to share those emotions and to share that with him, which will lift him up powerfully. Now, the other one is physical touch. And physical touch is all about showing him your affection, not just with your words, but with your physical expression. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean having sex with him. I highly recommend not having sex with a man until you're at least in an exclusive relationship, ideally at least once you're engaged or married, because you'll get much more attached to a man when you have had sex biologically, and also it can make him less likely to commit to other things, because why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Of course, that old saying. So you can give physical touch, however, you can show affection in a lot of other ways. You want to be careful with this, but of course, hugs, kisses, cuddling, things like that. Physical affection. You don't want to go overboard until it's the right time, and you want to be careful, especially with things like cuddles, because that can, of course, turn very easily into things like heavy petting, which can turn into sex. So you want to be careful with that. But of course, you can give hugs. Of course, you can give, even a kiss on the cheek, kiss on the mouth once you're at that stage. And you can show him that. Of course, there's other love languages that men have. I'm just saying this is the majority of men, and when you know this, it's going to help you. I would say primarily focus on those words of affirmation. Will do a lot until you're in the deeper stages with a man. Now, if you're liking this content so far, please again go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Share it with a girlfriend who can benefit from this, and subscribe below for more great future videos like this. Now, number 2 thing that women know who easily attract men is that the only thing that creates chemistry and attraction long-term with a man or between two people is masculine-feminine polarity. These are the dances between those two energies. Those two energies create that chemistry, create that passion, create that attraction long-term. It's really the only thing that does that. The dancing of those energies, it's like what makes magnets come together, right? The polarities, the opposites attracting, the difference in that dance. It's just like in a dance, you can only have one person leading, one person following at any time. If both people are trying to lead the dance, they're just going to get frustrated and end up just walking away. Forget about it. It's too much trouble. So there has to be one leader and one follower at any time. Yes, you could be the masculine one. Yes, you could wear the pants. You can be the man in the relationship. You can be the leader, the initiator. But then you're only going to attract, in order to have attraction, you're going to attract only men who are more passive, more nice guys, more feminine, and who are not going to take that initiative, who are going to be more the Peter Pans of the world, that don't take on responsibility, who are just more for fun, but not for a serious relationship, potentially. Now, if you want to attract a masculine man, if you want to let him take that role of being the initiator, that he pursues you, that he leads, that he plans out the dates, that he is protecting you, that he's being that hero, being that king for you, then it's about embracing your feminine energy, your feminine flow, your feminine magnetism to attract him and have that juice in a relationship. Bring out that girly, fun, playful, curious, innocent energy within you. That's going to attract that, create that passion. And that's what women who attract men easily, they know this. Now, powerful secret number 1 that women who attract men easily know is that most men want the same thing that you do. Most men do want long-term, loving, committed relationships. And you may be saying like, BS, I don't buy that. The men I've attracted to, they've all been unavailable. They've all been just wanted sex. And I know this is true because I worked with men for 13 years and I worked with thousands of men, and and every time it was the same thing. I would say 95% of the time. So 90% of the time we'll say is the same thing. They wanted, ultimately they want a long-term, loving, committed relationship with someone they could share their life with, have fun with, travel together, support each other, be there for each other. And at the core, that's what most men want. I'm not saying all men. I'm saying most men want that. Now, if you're tending to attract men who are emotionally unavailable, avoidant, they're non-committal, they just want sex, they're playboys, whatever, then that you have to take the mirror back to yourself and look at, why are you attracting those kind of men when those are the minority of most men who are single? Why are you attracting the minority what is it within yourself that is attracting avoidant, unavailable men? And most likely it is because of your attachment style, which is more anxious, based on your childhood, based on early romantic experiences. And now you're being a mirror for those men. And remember, I said earlier, opposites attract. Now you're attracting men who are more avoidant because you're more anxious, and that's basic attachment theory, and amongst so many other things. So it's more like now taking the mirror to yourself, looking at yourself, how can we improve your attachment style? How can we make you more secure? How can we make you the most magnetic, attractive woman that you can be for the man that you want to have a secure, long-term loving relationship, and to attract those quality men that are all over the place to have in your life, or to attract the man that you want into your life. So now, before I share my final bonus secret, remember I told you I have a bonus for you. I would love to hear from you. Comment below, which of these do you also want from a man, or also which of these traits do you find attractive in a man, or have you seen to be effective when you use them with a man, whether that's being the prize, seeing that men actually do seem to have those two big love languages of words of affirmation and physical touch, or that you have seen that a lot of men do want long-term relationships out there, and there actually is a lot of quality men out there. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. So now, the bonus for today is it's okay for you to be perfectly imperfect. Perfectly imperfect, and that's a good phrase I want you to remember. Perfectly imperfect. That's you. That's us. That's everybody. It's okay to be perfectly imperfect. You want to embrace those parts inside of you that are quote-unquote imperfect, that maybe you've judged about yourself before. It's actually more perfect for you to own the imperfection and say, you know what, it is actually perfect. Those things that I have that are about myself, it's actually just the way it needs to be. It's perfect. Now, that doesn't mean you don't improve yourself. That doesn't mean you don't work on yourself and learn new skills and work with a coach or do courses to get better at these things. But it means that you embrace where you're at, and you embrace your uniqueness, because that becomes very attractive to men when you can embrace that and own that while you're actually improving it. That's very powerful. So rather than holding yourself back and saying, I can't do this until that, I can't attract a man until I heal my trust issues or get over my last relationship or do this or do that. It's like, what if you could do it right now? What if you can embrace exactly where you're at right now, you could actually move forward with? That's a powerful place to be in. Now, if you'd like to discover a 30-second trick to make any man desire you, go ahead and click the link below this video in the description, and we'll put it in the comments below, or go to triggerhisdesire.com. Again, triggerhisdesire.com to discover a 30-second trick to make any man desire you. Go pick that up right now. Highly recommend it. And then lastly, if you want to learn the next powerful video that I have here to recommend to you, do you want to check that out? It's called When a Man Deeply Loves You, He'll Start Saying These 5 Things. Go check that out right here. And actually, we'll put the link to the 30-second trick to make any man desire you somewhere around here as well, to make it easy for you. So awesome. Hope this was helpful. Much love. And I look forward to talking more on our next powerful training video very soon.